Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the complex and often misunderstood topic of inferiority complexes. I'll provide a detailed guide, touching on what they are, the underlying causes, symptoms, how they manifest in code, analogously, and some strategies for managing them. Disclaimer: this information is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional psychological advice. If you believe you're struggling with an inferiority complex or any mental health issue, please seek guidance from a qualified therapist or counselor. Using code examples is a metaphoric illustration and is not meant to trivialize the real experience of people who have an inferiority complex. What is an inferiority complex? An inferiority complex, as originally defined by Alfred Adler, is a pervasive and exaggerated feeling of inadequacy, unworthiness, and self-doubt. It's not merely feeling a bit insecure sometimes, which everyone experiences. It's a deeply ingrained belief that one is significantly less capable or valuable than others. It's not about lacking skills in a specific area, it's a fundamental belief in one's own inherent inferiority. Key characteristics: exaggerated feelings of inadequacy, a constant sense of not measuring up, even when evidence suggests otherwise. Deep-seated self-doubt, questioning one's abilities, decisions, and worthiness of success. Comparison and competition, a tendency to constantly compare oneself to others, often unfavorably. Low self-esteem, a generally negative view of oneself and one's capabilities. Behavioral patterns, the complex can manifest in various behaviors, from extreme shyness and withdrawal to aggressive overcompensation. Understanding the roots: how inferiority complexes develop. Inferiority complexes are rarely innate. They usually develop through a combination of factors during childhood and adolescence. Early childhood experiences, consistent criticism, neglect, rejection, or overprotection from parents or caregivers can create a sense of inadequacy. For example, always being told you're not good enough, or being shielded from all challenges, can hinder the development of self-confidence. Physical or intellectual differences, children who feel different from their peers due to physical attributes, learning disabilities, or other perceived shortcomings may develop inferiority feelings. Social difficulties, experiences of bullying, social exclusion, or consistent failure in social situations can contribute to a sense of being less worthy. Family dynamics, a family environment that promotes competition, criticism, or unrealistic expectations can also foster inferiority feelings. Traumatic experiences, experiences of abuse, neglect, or significant trauma can severely damage a person's sense of self-worth. Manifestations of inferiority complexes: different behavioral patterns. Inferiority complexes don't always manifest as shyness or timidity. Adler identified two primary behavioral patterns. 1. Overcompensation. Individuals with inferiority complexes may try to mask their feelings of inadequacy by striving for superiority, dominance, and perfection. This can manifest as aggression. Trying to assert dominance through bullying, intimidation, or argumentative behavior. Perfectionism. Setting unrealistically high standards for oneself and others, often leading to anxiety and disappointment. Arrogance. Presenting a facade of superiority and self-importance to hide underlying insecurities. Exploitation. Taking advantage of others to feel more powerful and important. 2. Withdrawal. Alternatively, individuals may withdraw from social situations and avoid challenges to protect themselves from failure and rejection. This can manifest as Asterisk shyness and social anxiety. Asterisk feeling uncomfortable and anxious in social settings, leading to avoidance. Asterisk procrastination. Asterisk delaying tasks and responsibilities due to fear of failure. Asterisk passivity. Asterisk avoiding taking initiative or asserting oneself. Asterisk depression. Asterisk feelings of hopelessness and sadness due to the belief that one is inherently inadequate. Asterisk self-sabotage. Asterisk unconsciously undermining one's own success to confirm the belief that one is not worthy. Inferiority complex in code, analogously a metaphor. Imagine a software project where different components represent different aspects of yourself or your team. Asterisk the main component, your core self. This represents your fundamental beliefs about your worth and capabilities. If the main component is plagued by inferiority, it might have the following characteristics. Asterisk low confidence. Asterisk it constantly doubts its own functionality and relies excessively on other components. Asterisk high dependence. Asterisk it struggles to function independently and needs constant validation or support. Asterisk error prone. Metaphorically, it may exhibit self-sabotaging behaviors that lead to failures. Asterisk other components, skills, talents, achievements. These represent your abilities and accomplishments. An inferiority complex can distort how you perceive these. Asterisk devaluation. Asterisk you might minimize your accomplishments and focus on your perceived weaknesses. Even when your code performs well, you might think, it was just luck or anyone could have done that. Asterisk idealization of others. Asterisk you might overestimate the abilities of others and compare yourself unfavorably. You might look at another coder's solution and think, I could never write code like that. Code example, illustrative. Let's use Python to illustrate the concept metaphorically. Imagine a simple function to calculate the factorial of a number. In this code, asterisk the factorial function represents a skill or capability. Asterisk n represents the input to the function or, in the analogy, the challenge you face. Asterisk result represents your outcome. Now, let's imagine this function is influenced by an inferiority complex. It might look like this. In this modified code, asterisk there's a random.random, 0.1 check within the loop. This represents self-doubt. It introduces a small chance that the calculation will be intentionally sabotaged. The program multiplies by I, 1 instead of I. Asterisk after calculating the result, there's another random.random, 0.2 check. This represents the it's probably wrong anyway mentality. It introduces a chance that the program will subtract a random number from the result, further sabotaging it. Explanation of the metaphor asterisk. This code is a metaphor for how an inferiority complex can influence your actions and outcomes. Asterisk self-doubt and sabotage. Asterisk the random errors in the code represent the self-doubt and self-sabotaging behaviors that can stem from an inferiority complex. You might make mistakes because you don't believe in your abilities. Asterisk devaluation of success. Asterisk even if the code calculates the factorial correctly, there's a chance that the result will be undermined. It's probably wrong anyway, representing the tendency to devalue one's achievements. Analogy to project management asterisk. Suppose you're leading a project. If you have an inferiority complex, asterisk you might be hesitant to delegate tasks, fearing that others will do a better job. Asterisk you might micromanage your team, constantly checking their work and correcting perceived errors. Asterisk you might avoid taking risks or proposing innovative solutions, fearing failure and criticism. Asterisk you might have trouble giving positive feedback because it reinforces the notion that the task was hard and that you should be doing it. Important note asterisk this code is a very simplified and illustrative metaphor. An inferiority complex is far more nuanced and complex than this. Strategies for managing inferiority complexes *. Overcoming an inferiority complex is a journey that requires self-awareness, effort, and often professional support. Here are some strategies that can help. 1. Self-awareness *. Identify the triggers *. Pay attention to the situations, people, or thoughts that trigger feelings of inadequacy. Challenge negative thoughts *. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself if it's based on evidence or simply a habitual way of thinking. Recognize cognitive distortions *. Learn about common cognitive distortions, example all or nothing thinking, catastrophizing, mental filtering, and identify them in your own thinking. 2. Cognitive restructuring *. Replace negative thoughts *. Challenge negative thoughts with more realistic and positive ones. For example, instead of thinking I'm going to fail this project, try I'm well prepared, and I'll do my best. If I encounter challenges, I'll seek help. Focus on strengths *. Make a list of your strengths, skills, and accomplishments. Review this list regularly to remind yourself of your capabilities. Practice self-compassion *. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your imperfections and accept that everyone makes mistakes. 3. Behavioral strategies *. Set realistic goals *. Break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Celebrate small victories to build confidence. Challenge avoidance *. Gradually expose yourself to situations that trigger anxiety or fear. Start with small steps and gradually increase the challenge. Practice assertiveness *. Learn to express your needs and opinions in a respectful and confident manner. Seek feedback *. Ask trusted friends, family members, or colleagues for honest and constructive feedback. Focus on areas where you can improve, but also acknowledge your strengths. Mindfulness *. Engage in practices that ground you in the present. This might include meditation or walks in nature. Mindfulness helps to reduce overthinking and worry. 4. Therapy *. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. CBT can help you identify and change negative thought patterns and behaviors. Adlerian therapy Adlerian therapy focuses on understanding the roots of your inferiority complex and developing a more positive self-concept. Psychodynamic therapy explores your past experiences and patterns in relationships that led to the inferiority complex. 5. Lifestyle changes exercise regularly physical activity can improve mood and reduce stress. Eat a healthy diet proper nutrition supports mental and physical well-being. Get enough sleep adequate sleep is essential for cognitive function and emotional regulation. Limit social media use constant exposure to curated and idealized portrayals of others can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy. Important considerations patience and persistence overcoming an inferiority complex takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and don't get discouraged by setbacks. Professional guidance if you're struggling to manage your inferiority complex on your own, seek help from a qualified therapist or counselor. They can provide personalized guidance and support. Focus on progress, not perfection. The goal is not to eliminate all feelings of inadequacy, but to develop a more balanced and realistic view of yourself and your capabilities. By understanding the nature of inferiority complexes, identifying your triggers, challenging negative thoughts, and implementing behavioral strategies, you can gradually build self-confidence and live a more fulfilling life. Remember that you are worthy, capable, and valuable, even with your imperfections. The code of your life is not a fixed program, but an ongoing project that can be refactored and improved.